Most people think bad sleep just happens, that insomnia is random, or that their body is somehow broken. But for most of us, poor sleep isn't a mystery. It's a pattern. And that pattern is shaped by habits so small, we don't even notice them. Tonight, we're going to slow down and look at 5 of those hidden habits. The ones that quietly train your brain not to rest. I'll tell you the science behind each one, what it does to your body, and how to gently fix it. No pressure. No perfection, or just awareness. The first step toward better sleep. Let's start. 1. Caffeine that lingers longer than you think. You already know caffeine keeps you awake. That's not the surprise. The surprise is how long it stays in your system. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours. That means if you drink a cup of coffee at 3 p.m., half of it is still active in your body at 9 p.m. And for sensitive people, even earlier cups can delay the release of melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. It doesn't just make it harder to fall asleep, it makes your sleep lighter, shallower, and less restorative. You might technically be asleep, but your body never reaches the deep stages it needs to recover. I used to tell myself, I can drink coffee late, it doesn't affect me. But when I started tracking my sleep, I saw the truth. Shorter REM cycles, more awakenings, a heavy, foggy feeling in the morning. If you want real rest, try setting a caffeine curfew. Stop all caffeine, coffee, tea, soda, even chocolate. At least 8 hours before bed. You'll still get your energy during the day, but your nights will finally belong to rest again. 2. Light that lies to your brain. The second hidden habit is everywhere. Light. Your brain has one main cue for time brightness. Blue light from phones, laptops, and even bright ceiling bulbs tells your brain it's daytime, even when it's midnight. That suppresses melatonin and keeps your internal clock confused. But here's the twist. It's not just about avoiding light at night, it's also about getting enough light in the morning. When you step outside early, even for 5 minutes, natural sunlight resets your circadian rhythm. That signal says, morning has started. And about 14 hours later, your body knows it's time for melatonin to rise. So it's a 2-part habit. Too much artificial light at night, too little natural light in the morning. To fix it, treat light like nutrition. Get a good dose of sunlight early in the day and taper off brightness after sunset. Dim lamps, use warmer tones, and let your phone go dark an hour before bed. It's not a punishment, it's permission. Darkness is the language your brain uses to say, it's safe to rest now. 3. Stress that never clocks out. This one's subtle, because stress doesn't always feel like panic. Sometimes it's just background tension, a low hum of urgency that never stops. When your mind keeps scanning for danger, your body stays flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. Those hormones are essential during the day. They keep you focused and alert, but at night they're like an alarm that won't stop ringing. You can't sleep if your body thinks it's in danger. The problem is that modern stress rarely has an off switch. It's not a predator you can run from. It's an email, a bill, a thought, a worry. So the stress response never fully shuts down. The fix isn't about erasing stress, but giving it closure. Create a small ritual that marks the end of your workday. Even if you work from home, it could be turning off your computer, washing your hands slowly, or taking a short walk outside. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that your body learns. The day is done, and before bed, give your mind something gentler to hold. Journaling for a few minutes, reading fiction, or just breathing deeply. These small acts tell your nervous system that there is no danger left to guard against. Rest isn't possible without safety. So make safety your nightly routine. 4. Temperature that sends mixed signals. Your body's temperature naturally drops by about 1 to 2 degrees as you fall asleep. That cooling tells your brain it's time to rest. But most bedrooms are too warm, especially when we use heavy blankets or keep air conditioning off. When the environment is hot, your body has to work to cool itself down, and that delay can keep you half awake for hours. Even mild overheating raises heart rate and increases the chance of waking up during the night. You don't have to freeze yourself. Just aim for a room that's slightly cool, around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Use breathable bedding and natural fabrics if your feet get cold. wear socks. They actually help regulate body heat by letting your core cool faster. And here's a small paradox that works. A warm shower before bed. It sounds counterintuitive, but when you step out, your body cools rapidly, and that drop mimics the natural temperature decline that triggers sleep. Temperature isn't about comfort, it's about signaling. When you create the right signal, the body follows. 5. A mindset that treats sleep like a test. The final hidden habit is mental pressure. You lie in bed, staring at the clock, thinking, if I don't sleep now, tomorrow will be ruined. That thought alone spikes cortisol and keeps you awake longer. Sleep becomes a performance, something you try to succeed at. And the harder you try, the further it drifts away. The mind loves control. But sleep doesn't come through control. It comes through surrender. You can't force sleep. You can only prepare for it. And if it doesn't come immediately, that's okay. Your body still benefits from lying quietly, eyes closed, breathing slow. That rest itself lowers stress and helps the next night come easier. The mindset shift is this. You're not failing at sleep. You're practicing it. Each night is another chance to remind your body that rest is safe, not earned, not measured. When you remove judgment from the process, sleep often returns naturally, not because you chased it, but because you stopped chasing. When I started noticing these 5 habits, caffeine, light, stress, temperature, mindset, everything about my nights began to change. Not overnight, but gradually, predictably. Because sleep isn't a mystery. It is a conversation between what you do during the day and how your body responds at night. You don't need to fix everything at once. Just choose one habit to soften. Drink your last coffee earlier. Go outside in the morning light. Dim the screens at night. Let the room cool. Remind yourself that rest is not a reward. It's a right. Good sleep dose and tea begin when the lights go out. It begins when you decide to live gently enough that your body no longer has to fight the dark. Good night.